Ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go with our next bout of the evening, scheduled for 3 rounds of Muay Thai in the 160-pound weight division. Your referee for this contest is Joel Becker. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears red with gold trim. He represents the UFC gym from New York City. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Terell Harewood. Harewood. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, he wears purple with gold trim. He represents Chaksabai from New York City. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rueda. Rueda.
All right, gentlemen, we've gone over the rules in the dressing room. I expect you to follow them, fight clean, fight hard, fight fair, protect yourself at all times, listen to my instruction at all times. In the event of a stoppage, go to a neutral corner until I tell you to come out. Touch gloves now. Let's get to work.
All right, here we go with our next bout from the Broad Street Ballroom in Lower Manhattan. You're watching Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Chong Beer. Two New York City natives going at it right now. Terell Harewood storming out of the gate against Rueda.
Yeah, there was no touching gloves there. I don't know if there's bad blood between these two, but they are starting off like firecrackers.
Harewood in the red with gold, Rueda with the purple and gold and the blue hair as well. Spinning back kick caught by Rueda, and Harewood's off balance. It's a super middleweight affair at 160. 3-round fight. And a quick pace to start the action here between Harewood and Rueda. Stark contrast in styles between the presentation of these two fighters. Rueda looks to be the kind of guy that has some fun, likes to smile in the ring. Harewood, all business.
Yeah, you can see that Harewood, really trying to use his movement and back up, but Rueda is stalking and looking to kind of cut his legs off and stop his movement. It's one thing to cut the ring off, and it's another thing to chase. So you have to be very conscious of not chasing your opponent, right? So you're losing your breath and wasting your own energy. So using leg kicks and using strategies to cut them off as they move in and out is your best bet. And I think that's what Rueda is trying to do. Harewood at times is a little quicker though, and he's able to use his hands. Like that.
Couple of good shots stuck in there by Harewood as round one winds down and comes to a close. Terell Harewood out of the UFC gym in Lower Manhattan, not too far from here where we are right now on Broad Street, with a good finish to the first round against Rueda. Now Harewood, we've seen him a couple of times here on Friday Night Fights. He took a unanimous decision against Nick Doucette back on June 17th, and also beat Dwayne Richards by decision on April 29th. So we've seen him a couple of times. Rueda comes in with a 6-4 record. A New York City native known as the Tin Man. But that's because he's part of the Sheet Metal Workers International Association, the local 28 here in New York City.
That's a cool nickname.
So you would think the Tin Man wouldn't necessarily represent a tough guy. You think of the Wizard of Oz, of course, the character with no heart, but just the opposite for this young man. Rueda with plenty of heart, plenty of fire, plenty of fan support here at the Broad Street Ballroom as well. So here we go. Rueda, heavily tattooed, wearing the purple trunks with gold trim, against Harewood, who rocks the red with gold. Good right hand, counter right hand by Harewood as he moves back, and a body kick as well.
Trying to cut off the movement of Harewood. Harewood always trying to stay just a bit outside of his reach.
Harewood closing in as Rueda step back into the corner.
Yeah, lets his hands go. The second he has an opportunity to.
Very smooth boxing skills on display by Terell Harewood. Coach Andrew Thomas with him as always, representing the UFC gym. Harewood comes in at 4-1 as an amateur. Rueda at 6-4.
Rueda staying aggressive though. As you can see, it looks like Rueda wants to slow down the pace a little bit and start picking Harewood apart, but Harewood's just trying to stay busy, stay active, keep movement, pop his jab out.
Harewood faking the spinning back fist. Now he moves up against the ropes and tags Rueda up top.
Yeah, Rueda can't freeze though, because every opportunity he freezes, you can see like Harewood tries to feint or pop a shot out.
Short right hook got in there for Harewood as well.
Yeah, he's got to like feint or maybe make Harewood miss so that he can counter on his own strikes. Nice big right hand that lands over the top by Harewood there.
Most of the damage done in this round has been from the gloves of Terell Harewood. Born in Brooklyn, raised in Staten Island, New York.
Nice
Time winding down in round 2. Harewood and Rueda toe-to-toe.
Good teep, another good teep that stops Rueda as he was coming in. I got tired watching that second round.
Very fast pace to this second round that we just saw here. And if you look at Rueda, getting some coaching from Natalie Foods in the corner there, in the blue corner, looks a little bit more worse for the wear than Terell Harewood does. And often that is a factor when judges score these fights. It's who, not necessarily, sometimes they're so close to score, you don't know necessarily who landed the cleaner shots or who landed more shots because you don't have the punch statistics in front of you, but who just looks worse for the wear after the round. And in this case, I would have to say it's Rueda.
Yeah, I would say so too. You saw him get like a little bit frustrated too at the end of the round. I mean, he's a very good fighter. I've seen him fight before. Harewood's just like ridiculously fast, and he's just not giving Rueda a lot of opportunity. It seems to be the theme of the night. It's just people's fighting very good fighters who just had to outtime them.
This is the third.
2 rounds down and 1 to go. Terell Harewood and Taj Rueda looking for the support of the fans here at the Broad Street Ballroom. Great action as always on Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Chong Beer. Harewood, good right hand to open up round 3. And Rueda kind of just doing some histrionics right now, maybe trying to throw Harewood off his game. But an inside leg kick landed by Harewood shows that had no effect whatsoever.
Yeah, you can tell that Rueda wanted to come with like a traditional Thai style and Thai pace, but Harewood is definitely disturbing that.
Good hand work by Harewood throughout the fight. Another good right hand by Terell Harewood.
As you can see, Rueda's trying to just tie him up and use that clinch, but Harewood just slips right out of it.
Rueda keeps trying to find his footing and throw Harewood off his game, but to no avail thus far.
Nice little body kick.
So modified rules fight here, no elbows allowed, everything else in play.
Harewood doing a good job of fighting off the back foot. He'll pop a shot and then move out again.
Final minute of action here between Harewood and Rueda. Body kick lands for Harewood as he moves out of range of Taj Rueda.
Yeah, guys like Harewood are very frustrating to fight. You just want to get more aggressive because you're just dying to get in there. And you just use up a lot of energy just trying to cut them off and chase after them.
Oh, the leaping back kick try by Harewood, staggered by Rueda, but Taj unable to do much damage on the counter. Another 1-2 from Harewood. Final 10 seconds here. Rueda trying to close some ground, but Harewood continues to counter effectively. And that's the end of the fight. Rueda tried to stick in a punch right at the bell. Now the two fighters show some love after it looked like a little bit of an intense exchange earlier in the fight.
I mean, you can tell they had fun fighting each other. They were just kind of staying active and kept moving.
So will we see Terell Harewood improve to 3-0 on Friday Night Fights? He's won his last 2 appearances on this card. looking to make it 3 straight. Coach Andrew Thomas goes over to the Chalk Savai corner, shows his respect to Taj Rueda.
Definitely a fun fight.
Fun fight to watch, absolutely. We'll see how the judges saw it in just a few moments.
Yeah, like I said, backing up doesn't always mean that you're losing.
Ariel Lagami alongside Phoenix Carnivale, the creator of everything martial arts. We're ringside at the Broad Street Ballroom in Lower Manhattan for our latest installment of Friday Night Fights, our first of the fall in 2016. Quick shout out to our sponsors, Adidas, Lucky Strike, Mohegan Sun, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, DJ Scratch, Fit Miss NYC, and the Brooklyn Athletic Club. And of course, Chang Beer, our title sponsor. Let's go up to David Diamante with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action here at the Broad Street Ballroom, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge A, 30-27. Judges B and C both score the bout 29-28. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision, Terell Harewood.
Terell Harewood does it again. 3 straight appearances. He has won by unanimous decision here on Friday Night Fights, presented by Chang Beer.